does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. On this very special day, let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Thunder, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number one in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, there's the Warriors. Quite a bit of space between these two.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Well, Richard, when you look at these teams, they have lots of options. They're deep.
We expect to see a lot of different guys get minutes. It can be a double-edged sword, though. It's hard getting all of these guys enough playing time.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the 3 by Oklahoma City to the middle. Dort with a steal. Holmgren outside. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Holmgren missing. And here are the Warriors now. It's a three-point game. Butler passes to Green. Out to Kuminga. Three-pointer. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Butler against Dort. Holmgren left side. Pass to SGA. The 3 is up. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Holmgren. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. 2 on the clock. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. SGA's got 9.
Defenses used to be able to live with Shea taking that shot, but that's not the case anymore.
To the inside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Curry looking it over. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Serious energy from Kuminga, grabbing the offensive board and getting 2. These are the areas he needs to excel.
Holmgren with a screen on Curry. Holmgren outside. From outside the arc. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. best free throw shooters in the league. Look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. For Stephen Curry.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Hardenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Five to shoot. Here's Hardenstein. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And that one's good. Green's gotten his second bucket.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Pass to SGA. Back to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound. And the bucket is good. Hardenstein's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Curry finds Butler. Green with a screen on Dort. Butler's shot is good.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Kuminga. Pass to Dort. Takes a three. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Green. And here's Kuminga for three. Buries it from 3. Kuminga's got 5 now.
When Kuminga is hitting threes, I'm not sure how you could possibly guard him.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Throws it up high. And Kuminga throws it down.
Excellent alley-oop. Kuminga putting himself in the perfect place to finish that one.
Outside, SGA. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. The three. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Warriors trail by 6. Green with a screen on Dort. Butler on the wing. Dort defending. There's the three. Pure from three-point range.
They're such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
Back to Holmgren. Curry against SGA. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the three-pointer goes. Dort's got 6.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 11.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to Pajemski. Now here's Butler. Inside, Curry. Up and in on the layup. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Here's Pajemski, following the three by Oklahoma City. Green, the pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. Now here's Dort. He has 6. Wallace's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 12.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Horford inside. Dort defending. Horford can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Yes, it's good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Curry. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Outside, Green, Kuminga. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Brute force on that interior. Jonathan Kuminga, let's just say he's a special athlete, folks.
And here's SGA outside. Horford pulls it in. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Down by 12. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Horford, a screen on Holmgren. And here's Kuminga for 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Dort with it. 6 points for him. Here he goes. The 3 from Holmgren. Fires in the triple. Holmgren's got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here's Kuminga for 3. That doesn't go either for Kuminga. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Dort outside. Pass to SGA. The 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Curry. To end the run. And the Warriors get it back. Screen by Horford. Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Curry. Off target from outside.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Holmgren with a screen on Kuminga. Holmgren outside from behind the arc. And so it's Oklahoma City sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
So on the floor for Golden State, Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Al Horford out there with Trace. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Clock at 6. Pass to Dort. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Dort's got 9 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now here's Jackson Davis. He's covered by Holmgren. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. For 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." BA?
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Well, the Warriors shooting around 50% of the game so far. Outside Hield. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Left side SGA. Launches it. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Watch by Wallace. Pass to Butler. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
But they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And the Warriors call time here. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Hield. No points so far. 6 to shoot. 13 feet out. Williams grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Holmgren with a screen on Curry. SGA passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Butler on the wing. Over Dort. Puts the move on. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. So Dort's got 4 rebounds now. SGA with it. Jackson Davis picks him up. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Outside Hield. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Horford outside. Pass to Curry. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to SGA. Here's Holmgren. Horford covering. The fader. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 15 points.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
They push it up 4 on 3. And the big finish by Holmgren.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Now Hield to end the drought. The shot, no good. Good D by Wallace.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep, SGA. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Hield. Now Jackson Davis. Here's Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Hield. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Chalk up 2 there. Jackson Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Fades back. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now here's Heel. Watch by Wallace. Pass to Horford. Oh, Williams with the block. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. 34 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
To the left wing. To the paint. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso is checked in, and the Warriors making a switch here. Oklahoma City has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. SGA surveying the D. Caruso finds Williams. Outside, SGA. From downtown, nails it from 3. SGA's got 37.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Back to Horford. It's Podziemski on the wing. And Kuminga throws it down.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. There's the triple. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And this is where Kuminga likes to attack. So if the defense jumps on him, he's ready for it.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Graham.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Both free throws, good for Kuminga. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, BA, it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Back to Holmgren. It's stolen by Green. And here's Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Pass to Podziemski. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Green. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. SGA against Curry. The three from Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Curry. And there's 1:45 left in the second. Nails the 16-footer. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
Green against Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
SGA doubled. On the wing, Caruso. This one for three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Kuminga. And he banks in the layup. Kuminga's got 15 points.
Oh, clear the way for Kuminga right now. This is his game, and he is simply doing whatever he wants.
Caruso outside from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. The kick out, Curry. The three ball. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. He's got 12.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're thinking about this shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Golden State Warriors.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've got Alex Caruso. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shot is good by Curry.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
Oklahoma City shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Joe. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Now Pajemski. The shake. And he lays it in. Pajemski's got 5.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And here's Wiggins. 3-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are, guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Pass to Joe. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by Green.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
They grab their own miss. And Kuminga throws it down.
This is what Kuminga does. He plays above the rim.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Outside Mitchell. Caruso, right side. Over Butler. Caruso misses. The Warriors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pajemski. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Caruso's got 6.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Curry against Mitchell. Joe on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Joe misses. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Curry. Green, a screen. Curry's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Now here's Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And it's just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Back to Curry. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Caruso with it. Over Butler. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Snatched up. Green finds Butler. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Joe. To the inside. Here's Caruso. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Never gives up. That's who Caruso is. He will continue to fight inside.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Joe. Back to Mitchell. Joe on the wing. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Joe's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Curry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Kuminga. And here's Butler outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Mitchell against Curry. Here's Joe. Offline with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Pajimski. Back to Butler. And he comes up with a bucket. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Now Joe. Here's the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Pajimski. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Curry against Mitchell. Here's Wiggins. And here's Joe. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Joe's got 9.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Williams. And here's Butler outside. Caruso grabs the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Mitchell finds Williams. Over Green. No good off the glass. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Pass to Butler. Now here's Curry. And the shot goes. Curry's got 28.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Williams, a screen on Curry. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Curry. And he's got 28 now. Outside for Butler. 4-3. Second shot opportunity. Takes the three. And it's hammered home by Green.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Joe. Here's Mitchell. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Green. Here's Podziemski. Misses the three.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And here's Joe. 4-3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Green, a screen. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Driving in. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Curry's got 18 points in just the second half. Now Joe. 12 points for him. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Mitchell. From downtown. And another three for Oklahoma City.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. There's a screen. Here's Podziemski. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Moses Moody out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Butler in a shooting guard. And for the Warriors, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Moody. Outside Hield. Outside Butler. Hield, a screen on Caruso. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Joe. Caruso, right side. Williams, a screen on Hield. Back to Caruso. Here's Joe. No good from outside. Now the Warriors with it. Here's Moody. Basket counts. Moody's got his first basket.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Outside Mitchell. On the wing, Caruso. This one for three. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And the basket is good. Moody's got 4 points this quarter.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And the Thunder call time here. Line change here for Oklahoma City. And Golden State also making a switch. Spencer's checked in for Moody. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside, SGA. Pass to Dort. Here's SGA. Down low. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 9 assists now tonight. And here's Butler outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Soft touch off the glass.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the basket by Hield.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hield passes to Butler. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The Thunder have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. SGA, good.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
The Warriors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Horford against Hartenstein. Butler taking his time here. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Spencer. Now Horford. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Now Horford. Pass to Butler. Knocked away. And here's SGA. Gets stolen by Hield. Here's Spencer. The 3. And the Warriors miss again. Gilgeous-Alexander up top with the fadeaway. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Spencer. Hield on the wing. Dort defending. Here's Horford. And that one's good.
And Horford is a selective shooter, but he's fantastic at knowing when to attack inside.
And the Thunder shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. To the inside. Here's Butler. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Cason Wallace. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Holmgren outside from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Kuminga. Launches it. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And comfortable anywhere on the arc, Kuminga just concerns himself with finding his moment to strike.
Holmgren outside. Shoots over Kuminga, and that one's good. Holmgren's got 19 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
SGA with it, now guarded by Curry. Hartenstein, and Hartenstein slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Just 3 to shoot. Curry with some nice D. And it's Green with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Curry. Outside Kuminga. Now here's Green. Now Curry. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 6 assists here tonight.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
From deep, SGA. And again!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Has to
a calm in the storm, and these fans are feeling it.
He's been raining them down from outside, en route to the most triples in a game in franchise history. To the paint. Curry against SGA.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
Wallace outside. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016, that was the top spot until Klay took it.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Outside, Green. Curry against SGA. And here's Curry. The shot's good. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the... And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Curry, no good. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Dort outside. Pass to SGA. Puts up a three. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
And the Warriors call time here. 32 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Time now to present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Curry. Outside Kuminga. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his third foul so far.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Kuminga, the pass to Butler. Here's Green. Hartenstein pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Outside Butler. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.